Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending before the coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is going to be the schedule change for the actual maintenance. As you can see over here, it is going to be 3 hours earlier than normal. So normally maintenance is at 10 a.m. my time. However, it is being changed to 7 a.m. my time. So make sure that you do take that into consideration, that servers will go down 3 hours earlier than normal. I will leave the link in the description below, as this page does convert to your local time zone. The next campaign that is ending is going to be the rare drop rate, as well as the Fixa rare drop rate plus 100% campaign. So this campaign was exclusive for this week. So as we can see here, it does end on December 6th. So you do want to take full advantage of this extra RDR if you are planning to farm. The next campaign that is also ending is the pre-announced urgent quest with campaign boost. So do keep in mind that this entire week, all of the urgent quests in Retem is going to be Omen of the Planet Breaker. And we also have a schedule telling us whenever it's happening. Now as for the campaign boost, we do have a chance of getting the 9-star Melee weapon series from Omen of the Planet Breaker this week. However, starting from next week, we won't be able to get melee weapons from this urgent quest, so just keep that in mind. The next campaign that is also ending is Gear Up Your Class Special Campaign Part 3. So this does require you to level up your Braver, Bouncer, Waker, as well as Slayer all to level 60. There are actually a bunch of limited time quests which I highly recommend that you complete, which is part of this campaign, especially this one right here, Complete Designated Limited Time Task, which requires you to get your Braver, Bouncer, Waker, as well as Slayer all to level 60. The reason why you want to complete this one specifically is because it gives you 4 beta reactors, which is 400,000 Meseta. It also gives you 4 30 star gem tickets, which is 120 star gems, as well as an End Master Cube. So please make sure that you go out of your way to complete all 4 of these tests before the coming maintenance, because it's actually really easy. Bouncer level up, it's just get all of these classes to level 60. So very easy to obtain, and it's really good rewards, okay? And last but not least, the great bargains in the SG shop are also leaving after this maintenance. To be honest with you guys, this isn't really a great bargain at any means, because it gives you 1 HAL finale, which is great, I suppose. But you know, 700 SG, it's really not worth it. It gives you 3 NEXP earn plus 50% for 24 hours. I mean, yeah, it's nice to get some extra EXP. However, remember, they're revamping all of the EXP as well as the rare drop rate boosters. So honestly, I don't think this is worth it at all. I would save your star gems for something better in the future. Another thing that's going to be ending is the limited time quest over here, Drill Cave Cleanup Operation. So, I mean, if you did enjoy it, make sure that you run it a couple more times if you want, because you do benefit from all of this rare drop rate and stuff like that. Now, do keep in mind, my rare drop rate is 150% right now because it is currently PSO2 day. So that's why I get these boosts over here, which is pretty nice. But at the time this video comes out, I believe PSO2 day probably has just ended, or you've got like 2 hours left of PSO2 day. So you know, just make sure to redeem all your free goodies, because you do get some extra star gems. But the main thing that people are probably farming here is going to be the Octo Armors, because the Arga Belt and Chezas are still going for a lot of money, simply because the supply is drying out as demand is slowly increasing, I suppose. But nevertheless, I'm not the biggest fan of this urgent quest. I did it once and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm not going to do it again. But if you do enjoy it, you can feel free to run it as many times as you want. So as I was saying earlier, it is PSO2 day at the time of this recording. So when you go to your systems over here, get campaign items, receive item account, you do get the PSO2 day rewards over here. So that is 50 star gems as well as 2 special scratch tickets. Make sure that you do pick that up. But with all that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the Arks Records. So this week's Arks Records actually require you to do the Dyna Assault solo. So this is a cocoon located in central Retem. It's literally the first cocoon you do when you come to Retem, and is right here in central Retem, smack in the middle, Dyna Assault. All right, so you just need to complete this once and boom, 20 Arks Record badges, very easy. Now again, the main reason why you want your Arks Record badges is so that you can use them in the exchange shop over here in order to pick up all of these weapon camos, because do keep in mind that this week is the last week to pick up all of these weapon camos. They are all going away on December 6th, so after maintenance we are getting a new set of weapon camos. So if you did like any of these, you might want to pick them up today or very soon before the maintenance, because if you don't, then you're gonna have to wait a very long time before they come back again. Now of course, if you don't care about these weapon camos, you could always just pick up more star gems or even arms Arms Refiners 2 if you really need them, but to be honest, starting from December 6th, they are buffing the drop rates for the Arms Refiners 2, so you can just go farm them for yourselves. It's going to be very easy to get a bunch of Arms Refiners 2, as well as gold prim armors and weapons too. So you don't need to stress out too much. If you have a bunch of Arms Refiners sitting around already, then you're good to go. But if you really need a lot of them, sure, you can exchange them if you want. Personally, I would value the star gems over that though. The next thing I want to talk about is of course the Aegis Integra exchange. So if you guys been running the Omen of the Planet Breaker, you probably have gotten so many of these Neo A weapons. So just make sure that you actually exchange them into Aegis Integras so that you can buy out your Aegis Soul, Ale Dominas, Red Dominas, all the different Dominas in order to craft your Hal Finales. So let us take a quick look at Hal Finale prices right now, and look, they went back up. They're like at 1.1 million now, which is pretty good actually. So honestly, the Hal Finale prices keep fluctuating. Honestly, I don't really know why they keep fluctuating up and down like crazy like this. Like there were 2 weeks ago, it was down to like 600,000 and now they're at 1 million. Like if you've been buying Hal Finales and flipping them, you probably made a lot of money. But you know me, I don't care about the player market that much. I would much rather just farm for everything myself and craft everything myself. So that is what I've done, and I'm sitting on 21 Hal Finales, and it's just going to increase as time goes on. So just make sure that you take full advantage of this exchange shop. And last but not least is of course the Alliance Badge exchange shop over here. Make sure to pick up all of your star gems. I actually need to do that now, so we can pick up our 30 star gems right here. Wabam, very, very easy. Again, if you need more Genesis points, feel free to do that, but personally I don't need these anymore. I just need more star gems.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!